Hello, everyone. Welcome to Christian Weather Broadcasting. Repent and put your faith in Jesus, because only He can save you from hell. If you'd like to know more, take a look at the gospel message in the description, where you can read more on that. Right now, you're looking at Tropical Storm Idalia. It is still forecast to become a major hurricane on landfall with Florida. What is keeping it from strengthening right now into a hurricane over Cuba, as I previously said, is because of some wind shear it's interacting with. It is still forecast by the National Hurricane Center to become a Category 3 hurricane, major hurricane on landfall. 70-mile-an-hour wind right now, 983 millibar pressure, and moving at 8 miles an hour. So the thing is finally moving. So let's read through our key messages quickly. There's a danger of life-threatening storm surge inundation along portions of the Florida Gulf Coast where storm surge warning is in effect, including Tampa Bay and the Big Bend region of Florida. Inundation of 8 to 12 feet above ground level is expected somewhere between Casa Hoitzka, sorry if I messed that up. Sorry about that. And Aquila River. Residents in these areas should follow any advice given by local officials. Hurricane conditions are expected within portions of the hurricane warning area along the coast, along the Florida Gulf Coast, with the potential for destructive winds where the core of Idalia moves onshore. Strong winds will also spread inland across portions of northern Florida near the track of the center of Idalia. Areas of flash and urban flooding, some of which may be locally significant, are expected across portions of the west coast of Florida, the Florida Panhandle, and southern Georgia Tuesday into Wednesday, spreading into portions of the eastern Carolinas Wednesday into Thursday. Hurricane-force winds are expected across portions of far western Cuba tonight. Heavy rainfall is also expected across portions of western Cuba and may produce areas of flash and urban flooding as well as landslides. Let's take a look at our cone of uncertainty. Hurricane warnings are now up, tropical storm warnings and hurricane watches up for other areas. We're expecting this to become a hurricane tomorrow. So it should be a hurricane by tomorrow, and by 7 a.m. in the morning Wednesday, it'll be a Category 3 hurricane off the coast of Florida, moving on land. So this is going to be a Category 3 moving on land, weakening into a tropical storm over Georgia and moving through South Carolina and back out into the ocean. There is a tropical storm warning on the north side of Florida the Atlantic side of Florida and portions of Georgia, and then spanning from Georgia to South Carolina, a tropical storm watch. Um, Rainfall totals, some areas totaling up to 6 to 10 inches of rain. Jacksonville is going to be experiencing around 2 to 4 inches of rain, and Charleston is going to be experiencing about 4 to 6 inches of rain. So expect flooding in Charleston. Here is our flood map. We can see a moderate chance of flooding all throughout these areas. So let's go to our wind speed probabilities. Right now, for a large for a portion of Florida where the landfall is going to happen, 90% chance. And for portions of North Florida, it seems about 70 to 80. And for, about 70 to 80% chance. And that high percent goes into Georgia. Certain portions of Georgia going up to 80, 90% chance. Hurricane wind speed probabilities right now where the landfall is going to occur around 50 to 60, though that will increase. What time will the winds get to you? Tuesday, 8 p.m., they'll be moving on to Florida. By Wednesday, 8 a.m., they'll be moving into South Carolina. And by Wednesday, 8 p.m., moving into North Carolina. Here's our intensity guidance. Most of the models seem to be bringing it Cat 1, maybe Cat 2, one Cat 3, but according to the forecast, we're going to be seeing a Category 3. And here's our tracks. I wouldn't be concerned about this loop back quite yet. I don't Personally, right now, I don't think it'll re-intensify, though it just may bring some rainy weather. That is it for Idalia. Please be tuned for more. Thank you for watching. This has been Christian Weather Broadcasting.